What's up guys, and welcome to my PlayStation Plus Challenge 30 Platinum Trophies in 1 year. 30 Platinum Trophies 1 year, and every single game has to come from the PlayStation Plus Catalogue. This is my PlayStation Plus Challenge. This isn't about grabbing quick 5-second Platinums. This is a challenge with strict rules to test my skill and my sanity over the next 365 days. This series will document every win, every failure and every late night grind for that final collectible. But first, let's lay down the law. You can't have a real challenge without ground rules, so here they are. Rule number 1, I have to generally want to platinum the game. This is my shield against burnout and shovelware. This is about quality of the journey, not just racking up numbers. Rule number 2, every game has to start at 0% completion. I'll show my trophy list each time, prove that I've never touched it before, and no head starts. Rule number 3, only platinums from the PlayStation Plus Catalogue count. If the game leaves the service, or I either have to clutch the platinum before it's gone, or I have to abandon it. And finally, rule number 4, no massive RPGs or 100+ hour epic game adventures. This rule keeps a good rhythm going and ensures we get to see a variety of games. So I also would like you guys to get involved, so 1 week before we start, I will put a poll up on my YouTube community section for you to decide what's next. And then once we get the next video out, I'll put another poll up ready for the next game. And there's one other thing before we start this challenge. There will be a forfeit if this doesn't work out. And the forfeit for me is I will have to platinum Fortnite, a game that could take up to or over 1,000 hours. And that is something I do not want to do. But a forfeit is a forfeit. What's up guys, and welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn. Now if I get this platinum, this will be my 50th, so I wanted to make sure I did something really good as a milestone for me, to be quite honest. And Horizon Zero Dawn was pretty much what a lot of people said, get it done, it's great, it's fantastic. It's the open world stuff you like, Jibo, you know, exploring, this, that, the other. So this game has 56 trophies including the platinum. Now overall with the DLCs it has 79, but we're only going to go for the platinum. We'll do the cleanup in September. This game should also take roughly 40 hours, but I know full well I'm going to be over that by at least 10, 15, probably even 20 hours, just because I want to explore this game so much. So what we'll do the story, and we'll get as far as we can, and we'll do the side missions as well, and we'll do any other sort of, you know, miscellaneous missions, errands I believe some of them are called. We're going to get those done, and then once we've done all that, we'll do any cleanup in regards to miscellaneous collectibles, anything like that. So right guys, let's sit back, relax, let's get into it. Followed Rost's cheating. Learn to hunt and fight alongside Rost.
I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard, and it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Oh wow. Hey, sleep so we could swim in this. Defeated the Sawtooth. Defeated the Sawtooth that threatened the Nora. Tore off 10 components. Detached 10 components from machines during combat. Triumphed in the proving. Overcome adversity and place first in the proving. First corrupted zone cleared. Killed all the corrupted machines in a corrupted zone. And that is reach level 10. Obviously reach level 10. Fought back the corruption. Destroyed the corruption inside the Nora Valley. Right, first modification. Use a weapon coil or outfit weave on a modifiable weapon or outfit.
I'd have to ditch something.
First ancient vessel found. Found an ancient vessel once used by the old ones. First bandit camp cleared. Took back a settlement from a bandit clan. Learned of the ancient past. Learned of the ancient past at Maker's End. All recon machines killed. Kill at least one of every type of reconnaissance machine. First metal flower found. Discover a strange metal flower. All transport machines killed. Killed at least one of every type of transport machine.
Okay, time to climb up to its head. Just a little longer, and I'll leave you to your wandering.
First tall neck overridden. Scaled a tall neck and accessed its information. And that is headshot 30 human enemies. Kills human enemies by landing headshots on them. Victorious with the War Chief. Found the Nora War Chief and defeated the killers in the Ring of Metal. Right, so find the first vantage found. Find and access a vantage data point. Crashed the Eclipse network.
If I...
Infiltrated the Eclipse battle camp and crashed their network. And discovered the truth. Discover the truth of Zero Dawn. Right, so this is where literally I had no internet. I got the provider changed over. He said it would take a day, but it didn't. I had to have a new line put in. And it was just absolute chaos. It was for however long it lasted for. So I was able, fortunately, to play this offline, and the trophies were still popping, and I was able to record them through the PlayStation, which is a feature I didn't know existed. And I'm so glad it did, because it allowed me just to sort of chill and, you know, play the game on the sofa, just literally having a great time with it. So yeah, there's quite a few trophies here. There's quite a bit of video, but this is something that I'm going to start introducing to a lot of the other videos as well, because I think it's such a great feature.
Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks, I promise.
Needs you to listen. Right now, go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
Some kind of figurine. I think it's Banuk. Another Banuk figurine. machines I can override.
Right, so just coming up to the last and final collectible, and
The old ones didn't leave
that is
these.
all metal flowers found. So find all the metal flowers, which is great. I'm happy that's out of the way for collectibles. So I did 28 of 30, and then all of a sudden I couldn't find the last two, and they weren't even on the map. I don't know what the issue was or the problem, but I came on today, I've got onto the map, and it's given me the points of where they all am. So I don't know if that was a bit of a glitch with the map, or maybe it was like I hadn't got further enough into the game. But yes, quite weird, strange as well, to be honest. Got the Shield Weaver outfit. Recovered an ancient technology and put it to use. Right, so that is all suns of one ground. Earned at least a half sun mark in all 3 trials at one hunting ground. And that is Blazing Suns at one ground. Earned a Blazing Sun mark in all 3 trials at one hunting ground. Right, so I'm working my way through the trials and all the challenges, whatever you want to call them. And to be honest, they are fun, but they are so finicky, and especially this one I'm on now, Firefight Trial, Freeze Trial and Shock Trial. Now, the Firefight one is to use them on the canisters on the back of the machines, and I'm doing that and nothing's activating. Now I did the Freeze one, and I found out I had to actually damage the enemy first and then shoot the canisters after. But it just doesn't explain it well enough. And like the fire one, I'm still struggling with that because I've done the damage on the body and then I've tried it that way and still nothing. So at the minute I'm just at a loss of what to do here. He's holding me up and he's starting to frustrate me. Cleared all bandit camps, took back all settlements from the bandit clans. So happy days with that. So close to this platinum now. Hunted Redmore and with Talana. Rose to the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge and helped Talana defeat Redmore. It's something I was a bit worried about because I could not find the mission, and obviously this mission continues like a side mission. And then it goes on and on and on. So there's quite a few to unlock to get this. But as a side mission, that was amazing. Really good.
All the men who died in the Sun Ring. You made this possible, Aloy. Thank you.
Right guys, I am literally on the last dummy that I need to get downed, and there's 23 in total, and that is downed 23 grazer dummies. Found and knocked them all over in the grazer training dummies in the Nora region. And now I have one more trophy to get, which is for the skills. Now the reason this took me a little bit more time was because I actually got all of the traveller ones on the way, because I thought these sounded decent. I needed them, but these are actually for the Frozen Wilds DLC. But you know, hey ho, just had to play a little bit more of the game and that was it. And now that is all skills learned. So learned all available skills. And all trophies obtained. Obtained all Horizon Zero Dawn trophies. And that, guys, is a platinum for Horizon Zero Dawn. So right, guys, that is Horizon Zero Dawn trophy platinum obtained. And for my 50th platinum, this was by far my favourite game I've played so far this year on PlayStation. The world is absolutely amazing. I just wanted to explore. That's all I wanted to do. Do the missions, do the main story, get all the side missions done. And I had so much fun doing it. Nothing was boring. Now, when it comes to games where the weapon is pretty much a bow and arrow, I sort of stay away from it. A, because I'm not too good with them. And B, I prefer to use guns, you know, if they're in the game. But this take on just using a bow and arrow and trick mines and stuff like that has literally changed the way I see games that I've got these sort of weapons in. It was just absolutely phenomenal. This game is an absolute masterpiece. It really is. There's nothing I can fault about it. I wasn't bored with the cleanup. I didn't get bored with the collectibles, side missions. In fact, some of the side missions are absolutely fantastic. Like, there's so much depth to them. It's crazy that you would believe it was a side mission. But guys, honestly, if you haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, get it played. I love it that much. I'm going to do the remaster maybe later on in the year. So I will do that remastered version. But we will also come back in September to do the cleanup. So we'll get the DLC for the Frozen Wilds, which looks really good. I did start a little bit of it. I sort of got a bit confused. I didn't know if I had to get one of the side missions done, whether it was part of the main game or whether it was just the introduction of the Frozen Wild. So a little bit, didn't really understand it there, but I still went ahead and did it in any case, and just thoroughly enjoyed it, guys. So once again, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.